Destiny and Lance's storyline is weak. It feels thrown together at the last minute just so they could stay on camera. Fans have been saying the same thing about Destiny for years. She has been on the show for a long time, but we still don't really know her. Think about it. We know Melody's struggles, Martel's mess, Kimmy's health battles, Morris's career moves, and Marsa and Tisha's constant ups and downs. Even Arione Curry, who isn't even a full cast member, has had her business out there for everyone to see. But Destiny, she stays on reality TV while giving us half-truths and surface-level drama. That's why viewers are frustrated. They're tired of storylines that don't add up. Now, with Lance, this was supposed to be about a relationship or at least some kind of dating situation. But from the very start, the cracks were showing. He claimed he didn't know a baby was on the way, said he only found out later, got a DNA test. And now somehow has sole custody. Does that sound believable? Not at all. His own mama sat at the table saying he and Destiny had been messing around for years and off for 5 years. That's not just a fling, that's history. And when you've been in someone's life that long, it's hard to sell the story that you had no clue about a baby. That's the classic excuse men love to use. I didn't know, I wasn't sure, I had to get a test. No, you knew. You just didn't want to deal with it until you were forced to. And here's where it gets messy. When Lance's mom started talking, Destiny sat there looking confused, like she couldn't keep up with all the versions of the story. His mom said one thing, Lance said another, and Destiny said something else. It was obvious this storyline was stitched together for TV, not based in reality. Then you've got Lance calling Destiny a red flag when, truthfully, they're both walking red flags. Put them together and all you get is chaos. This isn't love, it's toxic energy bouncing back and forth. If we're being real, why? Are they even arguing? They admitted they weren't exclusive. Destiny was free to date other people, and Lance had a whole baby situation going on. If they weren't serious, then why does it matter that Destiny thought another man was cute even, if he happened to be Lance's so-called godbrother? If you're not in a committed relationship, there's no reason to be pressed. That's why fans see this as fake drama. It doesn't line up. Destiny's embarrassed not because she cared about Lance, but because her storyline fell apart on camera. She got played, and instead of keeping it real, she tried to spin it into something bigger than it was. Now compare that to the other cast members. Maurice and Kimmy are giving us real-life issues. Marsa and Tisha are working on their family brand. Melody is showing growth while dealing with Martel's chaos. Evie Arione has more authenticity in her off-camera drama. Next to all that, Destiny's story looks like filler. And that's the real problem. Viewers are smart. They can tell when a storyline is real and when it's forced. Destiny's been dodging transparency for too long, and fans are saying enough is enough. If you're not going to open up, what's the point of being on the show? Destiny could have kept it simple. We dated. It didn't work. I've moved. That would have been more authentic than all this smoke and mirrors. But instead, she tried to hold on to a fake storyline, and it backfired. At the end of the day, when you put Destiny and Lance's flimsy drama next to everyone else's real struggles, she comes off like the weakest link. And in reality TV, once the audience decides they're done with you, the end is near. Destiny is right at that edge. And that's the thing when you look at the bigger picture. Destiny isn't just struggling with Lance. She's struggling with her place on the show altogether. Reality TV is built on transparency, and the cast members who last are the ones who let people in, flaws and all. Melody has shared heartbreak, rebuilding, and success. Kimmy has let us see her health journey and how it affects her family. Even Marsa and Tisha, for all their ups and downs, put it out there for the world to see. That's what keeps fans invested. They can feel the authenticity. Destiny, on the other hand, has built a reputation for hiding. Every time she's on screen, it feels like she's playing defense instead of letting people see her truth. And the more she dodges, the less the audience connects with her. That's why fans are vocal about wanting her gone, because reality TV without reality doesn't work. Producers can try to patch together drama, but if the foundation isn't real, it falls apart every single time. The Lance storyline was supposed to give Destiny a spark, but instead it exposed the cracks. His mom saying one thing, him saying another, Destiny looking lost in between it, made everything look scripted. And when the audience feels like they're watching acting instead of reality, they check out.